My best friend shagged my FWB and I don't know what to do now. So I, 21F, have been FWB with this guy, 28M, for over a year now. Pretty casual with cuddles and sometimes we'd watch films together or cook, so not an entirely normal FWB situation, but it wasn't going anywhere romantic and I was happy about that. Or so I thought. So this afternoon I receive a text from my best friend, H. 28F. That whilst out they got really drunk and slept together last night. She texted me about it because she feels really guilty because she knew about my FWB situation. Now I know I'm not supposed to get upset about my FWB sleeping with other people since it's not anything exclusive and I was sleeping with others and he's sleeping with others. But I feel pretty hurt about the fact my friend slept with him. As a result of what's happened and the way that I'm feeling, I feel like I need to end things with my FWB, but we're in the same friend group so it's going to be awkward. Also don't know what to do with my friend either, so I need advice on both. Sorry for any formatting issues, this is on my phone. We're in the same friend group so it's going to be awkward. I mean, to be fair, if it's going to be awkward at all, it was always going to be. FWB situations aren't known for their longevity. Eventually you would stop hooking up for whatever reason. And the friends nearing age 30 will say, "Oh okay," and move on. You've learned the valuable lesson of not having casual sex with someone who's a regular presence in your life, part of the same friend group. Also IDK the full rules of FWB. But I'm guessing you're weird about it now because this is the first time one of you has slept with someone else you both know. It's also pretty telling that your friend felt guilty about it, which means you guys both feel the same way, that she probs shouldn't have done it. I would suggest distancing yourself from them emotionally. Still hang out with your other friends, but keep the other two at arm's length. You know? And be more careful with casual sex in the future. Probably best to end the FWB and find someone outside the friend group in the future. I don't feel like you really need to do anything about this situation. Neither of them did anything wrong. Everyone involved is single. Go back to being friends and find someone not involved in your friend group. Pretty casual with cuddles and sometimes we'd watch films together or cook, so not an entirely normal FWB situation. Sometimes I wonder why the people in FWB situations don't know what being friends mean. Perhaps instead of ending in with a line, just let it fizzle out with FWB. It's a pretty casual thing. So no need to have a conversation per se. Just go on a few dates with other people and busy yourself with other things. Where do you know these people from? They're all 28 and you're 21. You're at quite different stages of your lives. Pretty casual with cuddles and sometimes we'd watch films together or cook, so not an entirely normal FWB. Sounds pretty normal TBH. But I feel pretty hurt about the fact my friend slept with him. Why? As a result of what's happened and the way that I'm feeling, I feel like I need to end things with my FWB, but we're in the same friend group so it's going to be awkward. I mean, this would have happened sooner or later anyway. Most people aren't FWB forever. And once you get into a relationship, many partners won't be cool with you still hanging out with an old FWB. I always find it weird when a friend sleeps with their friend's sexual partner. I don't care what the relationship is or was. I could never sleep with someone my friends have. I mean, as you said, he's at FWB and you aren't exclusive. So TBH, while I understand why you're upset, I'd have to ask if your friend or the FWB knew that you had feelings for him. If not, then I'd say that you can't really blame them. It's a bit weird for him to sleep with your friend while he's sleeping with you. But it's not that weird. And the only difference between him sleeping with a stranger and him sleeping with her is that you know her. I'd say that A. You should tell him about your feelings for him. Because it seems like you have feelings for him. B. You should tell your friend that you recognize that the situation with him was not exclusive. But you are raising that you have feelings for him and you feel a bit hurt by this. I don't like this either. The FWB. I would just end. Not cool to knowingly sleep with your friend, but it's just a FWB. You aren't planning to marry him. That friend. IDK. Point for telling you. But for some reason that feels like a bigger betrayal. Makes me wonder if she's also the type to sleep with your so. ETA, I just saw your comment about H dating someone else. That confirms my feelings about her being the type to sleep with your so. Obviously, we don't know all the details. But I think most people that are dating someone else shouldn't be sleeping with the FWB of their bestie. I'd avoid having a FWB in your immediate circle in the future. Your future so might not want you hanging out with someone you had a sexual relationship with. Same for your current FWB. His future so might block this friendship. I say, you're all adults. Live, learn, and forget. If the FWB situation was working for you, then don't let the fact that this happened interfere with that. The only issue could be if the FWB and best friend find any romantic connections. If that happens, then just be happy for them and continue your other sexual options. BTW. I've been in FWB situations and they have never worked out. But good luck to you. Why do people who have a FWB or open relationship always seem so surprised when it all blows up in their face? Neither of you are exclusive. All three of you chose no commitment. So you can all sleep with who you want. That's the consequence of the lifestyle you all chose. There's nothing to do. If you have a problem with them sleeping together, then I assume you have some feelings for the guy. In which case, doing the FWB thing was a terrible idea. As it always is. I'm ready to get flamed. But I don't care. Please get tested. I would also be upset and would distance myself from both, honestly. When your FWB acts like a FWB, don't be surprised. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Ex-best friend and EXFWB. Good Lord, why don't people just date each other anymore? Tears of joy. Lessons have been learned. Girl, you just got a valuable lesson. Sorry if I sound rude, but it's the truth. I, 31F, made the same mistake some years ago. A FWB, it's like the free trial of something. At some point, you will have to choose if either you subscribe or drop the service altogether. You both took a lot of time together before taking your relationship seriously. And as the second rule of FWB dictates, we're not mutually exclusive. That means that either of you could start a new relationship, had sex with someone else, go bonkers, and the other person must be cool about it. 'Cause the moment you want to establish that exclusivity over him, then, nope, it's not longer a FWB, but an actual BF if he agrees. My point with this is that, yeah, it hurts like hell, but it's something that will happen to anyone with a FWB. It's just a matter of time. Now, the bomb imploded. The disaster already happened. So now you must collect the pieces. In all due honesty, you can't blame them. You can if the guy is your BF. But he's not. So, it's up to you if you take your relationship seriously. Give it another try. Or dump the guy. It ultimately depends on how you feel about the whole situation. Same form your friend. Mind you, you don't have to be friends with your FWB. You can keep your friend at arm's length if you feel hurt, but like you said, you and him didn't have anything solid going on. Just take your time to process why you felt that way, how your friend telling you made you feel. Also, based on your comments, you need to work on your self-esteem. It sounds like you might feel the only way you can feel close to someone is if you sleep with them. If you can't afford therapy, listen to some podcasts about growth. I'm all for sleeping around, but also if you're in a situation like this, I would advise you not to do that to yourself.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.